I want to find out if I should keep using overheads on my drum set, or if it sounds better when I just close mic everything. I'm already using a lot of close mics on my drums, my hi-hat, my ride, and my stack. So I want to see if it fits better when I also close mic the crash cymbals and the china. The benefit of close miking is that I can regulate the volume a little better in the mix. For my cymbals, I'm using the SE Electronics SE8s. I have a pair as overheads, one on my hi-hat and one on my ride and stack. I've made recordings with overheads and close mics, and I want to compare the two recordings to see which will sound better. Let's start with a recording where I'm just using overheads. And now let's jump to the close mic recording with just the SE8s on the cymbals. Here's the overhead recording again with the whole kit. And now to the close mics, listening to the full kit. The last comparison is a recording with a song. So let's listen to the overhead recording. And now the same with the close mic recording. Well, I've learned my lesson. I like the overhead recording way better. I really underestimated how much of the sound of the shells come through the overheads. For example, I like the snare way better with the overheads. I think it sounds really thin if you're just using the close mics. Also, I don't like the close mics that are under the cymbals. I don't know, I've seen it in a lot of recordings, but I don't like the way it sounds. I think they sound thin, not as full, and yeah, I just don't like it. So I like it better when the mics are looking down on the cymbals. Of course, that way you have more bleed from the drum set, but as I said, I like that. So I will stay with the overheads. I don't know if you've learned anything from this. I certainly did, and now I know that I just like the overheads better. And also, in my previous recordings, I really cut down the low end of the overheads, and I may give them a little bit more. Of course, it shouldn't sound muddy, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe it will live up the recording a little bit. So let me know what you think. Do you like the overheads or the close mics better? Maybe you also have a recommendation for me, what I also could try. Thanks and bye.